Welcome, beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, I have been MIA a little bit on my channel, but I'm not gone just yet, okay? I really just needed some time to realign myself, to focus on, like, okay, what are some new things I want to integrate into my channel for this new year? And I have some things on my sleeve, okay? I got a long sleeve over here. So no, I'm definitely excited for this new year ahead. I feel some new energy coming in. Maybe it's the Sag energy. I don't know. It's just some new energy is coming to me. So I'm excited. Yeah, it's December. So happy holiday season to every single one of you guys. Also, because it's the end of the year, and the main reason why I'm recording this main message for all the monthlies is because I'm offering my personal yearly readings again. I have been doing this last couple of years and I always just love doing those, really diving into the new year ahead for you personally, checking in like what's your personal number year, what's the astrology looks like, what can you look ahead, look forward to, or what to be conscious about. Also just the personal channel messages that I will give you guys, and the cards of course, and just overall I really love to make like this whole package of all kinds of information that you can use for this next year ahead. So once again, thank you for sending me the messages as well from the people that I've received messages about from my last personal readings from last year. I really love reading those and appreciate them a lot. Quickly, I will be offering them with a discount up until the 10th of December. So if you will order one before the 10th of December, you will get it with a discount. Just a little like a little heads up, quickly a heads up. My list do intend to fill up pretty quickly. So a lot of times, it's just full and I can't take on any more because I want to make sure that you guys have them, at either the end of this year, like right at the beginning of the next. So if I can, I do more, I will, but a lot of times I have a limited amount of space because I'm just one person, okay? And I do take a lot of times to prepare and prep for those readings because I find them, it's very important to me that I put out a reading that I can stand behind. So that's why I have a limited amount of space. But if it's something that you feel guided to get and just overall want to, receive for this next year, then feel free and more than welcome. The information will be in the description box, just everything, how to get it, what the prices are, and all of that. Okay, you can also have like personal questions you can add to them as well. So if you have like a burning question for next year, or some area you want to focus on, just your career, or for example just relationships and things like that, you can add that to it as well. So it's your personal reading, it's like all up to you, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's get into these December readings. I'm super glad to be back, and thank you so much for being here and your support and love throughout this year. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's go. All right, Geminis, welcome to your reading for December. How are you doing? I hope all is well. So let's tune in. What will December bring? First and foremost, in a couple of days, we have your full moon. Of course, it's that time of the year. So first, I feel like having a full moon, and it depends obviously what your rising sign is, but it's a full moon in your first house. And it just I feel that yes, every year it's a moment when your full moon comes around, but I feel this year you guys have been going through it. Like you guys definitely grown a lot, have seen some truths coming through, have made some decisions, made some changes here and there. But overall, really with the people you keep around you, like the people that are in your space and that have access to you, your personality, your wisdom, your knowledge, your love, your care, everything that you have to offer in this world, like people that have access to it. I do sense that you've made some changes during that, and I feel like this new moon in Capricorn will activate that even more, because this full moon in Gemini in the beginning of December your own sign will show you the road ahead. It's almost like, hey, this is a road. I don't like this on my road. I don't like this. So don't, I can no longer vibe with that. I'm seeing the truth in this, what's going on, how to make these changes. And I'm sensing that the beginning of this month will definitely show you like, okay, what it's next. What is next. You also have Jupiter moving in Aries, which is your 11th house, sorry. And so that will activate like you getting outside your shell, almost like getting outside your comfort zone, and opening up to the new. What else is out there? Write some new stories about you and the people in your life, okay? And just in general, how you show up in the world, your reputation, what you're known for, what you're good at, what people call you for, basically. Like, no, I'm gonna call my Gemini because Gemini knows this, okay? Like, I know that my Gemini has some good advice on this. Like, what do people call you for? Let's just focus on the cards for now. Let's just see what's coming through for you guys. I'm really sensing this energy, a release of the devil energy. Here we go. We have you as the King of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you've come to a fruition and things have coming to a close when it comes to certain truths being revealed, and it's really been putting you in your air energy and not in a feminine like the Queen of Swords, but the King of Swords. So you are definitely over something. Let me see. I'm gonna get a couple more cards out of this because they're showing me two different things. So here we go. We do not need the entire deck for that, okay? We do, however, have the Queen of Wands, okay? Putting things into movement. How to have these realizations and the thought processes and understanding these truths and how to put them into working for you without making you cold. It's like you're showing up as the Queen of Wands again. Okay, you've been through a couple of things. You definitely been through it. And some changes were needed and some realizations that came in, and now here you are as the Queen of Wands again. So once again, like I said, showing up in the world as yourself and a newer version of yourself that's still you. It's just a more improved version that you feel you can connect again in a new way without feeling like you have to protect yourself with this sword. Like it's like, no, I have my wand and I have my wisdom and I know when something's off. It will show me that and I'm going to trust on that. And aside from that, I'm just going to show up as me, in my best life. Basically, living my best life is what I'm hearing. As you should, Gemini. You should live your best life, okay? 2023, definitely inviting some of that new energy in. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. I'm sorry, I have to drink some tea in between. Okay, beautiful. The world is opening and the world is your oyster is what I'm hearing, Gemini. Beautiful. The world is your oyster. Go get him. With the moon, yeah. Beautiful. I love this. I love this. I feel like if you have found yourself in your head space a lot, overthinking a lot, maybe your anxiety been kind of, peeking around the corner and just getting to you. It's just that raising mind, and especially if you have a Gemini moon as well. It's like, it's just a lot going over details and just, trying to put the pieces of puzzles together, trying to look at it from a brighter perspective and a more narrow perspective, and like it's just a lot of activation and a lot of activity in the head. The crown chakra, basically, your head space is kind of sort of occupied 24/7. What I'm feeling here is much more like, how do I feel about it, and what changes will make me feel better, will make me feel excited, will make me feel motivated, will make me feel ready, and all of that. Like, it's more about how do I feel, how I'm going to make myself feel better, and all of that. Like, how do I feel in this situation? So I'm gonna stop saying that because it's a little bit repetitive. But the Queen of Wands with the world, the moon, the Queen of Cups, and the Death. It's like it's an end of a cycle. And it's just one thing after each other. It's like I'm open to this knowledge and it's coming in. It's like you're opening up your energy, you open up your heart, and all of a sudden things start to just move. You don't feel like you kind of have to sort of force it to happen. It's like it's just flowing. With Judgment is here, they wanted you to go through this cycle. This, like, the universe tried to get you through this cycle where it got a little, like, it got quite intense for a little bit. And some truths may have really like shocked you. At the same time, it doesn't have to be on that, but for some of my Geminis, it really was an intense year with a lot of realizations and a lot of phases as well. It's like you have one phase and then it was kind of sort of flat, and then you had another phase was like up in a different level. Cycles, just cycles, and I feel like it's ending out, but definitely you're getting a plot for all the wisdom and the knowledge and the deeper understanding and the higher perspective you've gained through this year, and that you take upon your journey. That's what you take from this old situation. You don't have to become cold in order to be safe. You can be your beautiful, vibrant, inspiring, motivating Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is not a woman or, you know, a person. Let's just put a soul that comes from everything I've read in books, and you know, books have taught me so much, and over the years, you know, I've gained so much wisdom and knowledge through reading it all in the books and just observing life through the eyes of others. It's like, no, I've been through it. Okay, like I have been through this, I have seen this, I have felt this, I have touched this, I have all of these things. It's like it's an experience, and through this experience you learned, you grown, you gained the wisdom, gained the information, gained the knowledge that maybe one day you will sit on this throne and you share with others, and that by itself will be the inspiration, will be the leadership you were always meant to grow into. And that's an energy that I'm sensing. You guys are really, it just hits different. That's what I'm hearing. It hits different. It really just these next 4 or 5 months, things will just rapidly starting to feel different, look different. Different type of opportunities will come to you. You will feel like you have different type of like a more meaningful position in others' life, whether it is a public life, you know, people you don't really know personally, but you publicly show up and have a personal, like an effect on people in a positive way, or it is more of your one-to-one personal connections. That doesn't necessarily need to be narrowed down like that. It's just like it's more an overall energy you send out again, and people might have been a little bit afraid of your energy. It's like, you know, I don't know, like I can't really, you know, I don't know what's going on with the Gemini in my life, you know. But now it's like people are sort of feel drawn towards you, but also know they have to meet themselves and be willing to meet themselves at a certain level in order to connect to you. And that's that Queen of Wands as well. With the World card and the Moon, it's like understanding that no, not everything is shown. Not everything is like you can know for sure. You don't know what happened. Things can happen. Life, you know, it's experiences that we gain from life, and we don't know it all, and that it's okay. That it's okay that sometimes things pop up, but knowing you have the tools to work through them, that's that resilience, that's that energy, that's that belief. And when you start walking with that energy and understanding, like, I have all of this ability to, no matter what life throws at me, no matter what type of experience come my way, I know I have the tools to heal, to be resilient, to overcome, to either gain something from it or release something through it, and it will get me back to me and even a deeper level of myself. So it's like life doesn't always change, you know, experience don't always change, but how we feel about them makes all the world of a difference, you know. And that's what I'm sensing. You are definitely getting something to a deeper level. It's almost like, oh, I get it now. Like, I get it now. I see the patterns, I see the things, and I see the cycles that have been playing out, and I constantly responded to it in a similar way, but maybe I was never even meant to do that, meant to feel that way, or like now I can see when you have that more of like that open vision, what comes through that door is so valuable. It just shifts everything on a deeper level, because in your emotional world it just feels different, and that's where the real change is at. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Wands upright. It's like you want someone who's equal, who is not afraid to take a chance at life and at love and at a connection. And you don't want necessarily knowing exactly where you will be as a couple in 5 or 10 years. Like, that's not necessarily what you're looking for. You're looking for a level of commitment to the journey. And if you are committed to each other, then the rest of life, you know, you're open, you're flexible. It's like an equal. And I'm sensing there's an equal energy coming into your life where you feel just, you don't even think about not committing to it, because it just feels like it flows so naturally. It doesn't feel like heavy to get that piece of freedom up or whatever. It doesn't even feel, it's like just a feeling of you gaining more perspective, you gaining more space, and it's just opening up your heart. It's a very beautiful connection and commitment to what I'm sensing. It's either a commitment you make to yourself and to this new energy, or it's a commitment to someone who's just equally on a similar level on your consciousness, and that by itself can feel like freedom as well. When love, like a love relationship, makes you feel like loving that person makes you feel like a sense of freedom, is a keeper, you know. It's like sometimes loving someone and learning how to trust that person, because it's just an individual that just shows you like, hey, you know, you can trust me. And it's just by them being themselves, not by them saying it or proving it to you over and over. It's just their energy just makes you want to trust, makes you want to love. It's just a frequency they're sending out that can feel like a sense of freedom, you know. And experiencing that is just almost like a setting free and opening up a part of you that is new territory. That's what I'm saying. It's like a new territory in general. Like you will walk into some new territory in this month that will be stepping stones for this next year ahead. So beautiful, Gemini. I'm not sensing a lot of stagnation anymore moving forward. Let's see. Yeah, you have 2 cards. Beautiful. You have take a moment. That's the first card. And then you have new beginnings. I told you. New beginnings. Okay. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into a decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, to quiet your mind, so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. It's important. They're letting you know. If you know that you're connected to this energy over here and not on this side of the table, then you're ready to step into it. You have new beginnings as well. It's one of my favorite cards from this entire deck. It says everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon for you, Gemini. Have courage and have faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you into a new direction. All right, Gemini, I'm super excited for you guys. Like, I don't know, it's just something different about this reading. All right. Mars is still retrograding in your sign till the 18th of January. So we'll be dealing with that in December. That's why, like, take your time. That's what they're saying. Like, take moments to really sit and either meditate on it or journal about it. Just take that time. You're not in a rush, because this new beginning is coming in, but we might as well get on the right train, you know, the first time we get on a train. We don't want to get on the wrong train right now and then have to like switch stations and run and get the right train, and it's like, where is it, and I don't have my ticket, and it's like a lot. So it's like, when we know the right train and we're being patient and we're doing our research, it's that time and that station and we're gonna be there. And it's like just taking that time to really prep for this, because it's coming in regardless. Yeah, All right, I'm gonna stop now because I want to keep this sort of equally long, but I don't want to make them too long because I have a lot to record. Also, the 2023 readings. I just love being back. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you guys. And once again, I'm open for those personal yearly readings. The information is in the description box. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate you, and I wish you a happy holiday season. Mwah! Bye, guys.